All right, so for this one, same thing. We're just going to do some algebra here. I'm going to add 3 to both sides, and then we'll double check on the calculator. So this one, -3 plus 3 is just 0. 0 plus the absolute value of x minus 2 is just the absolute value of x minus 2, is less than 1 plus 3, which is 4. Same thing here. We're going to write the first one the normal way. X minus 2 is less than 4. And then you could say x minus 2 and reverse this because you're going to put -4. Okay. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. And I get x is less than 6. And then over here, same thing, add 2 to both sides. And I get x is greater than -2. Okay. So algebraically, we should have that. Okay. Let's verify this on our calculator. So go back to your calculator, go back to y equals, and we said that x, x minus 2 minus 3, right? Minus 3 was less than 1. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the left-hand side of the equal sign right here and y1 and the right-hand side of the equal sign here. Now, the only difference is take your pencil and I want you to circle less than 1. So this whole thing is less than 1. Okay? So that means on 1, when I go to graph this, it has to be less than 1. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to hit enter. And I'm going to go down here. Remember, if this is the graph, less than would be below the graph because that would be the lower value in the y direction. So I'm going to scroll till I have this little lower triangle. So upper triangle means greater than, lower triangle means less than. Hit enter and graph it. And so this is our area of interest. One thing I glossed over on the last example, I used I used parentheses and not brackets because we didn't have an equal sign, right? Notice again, I don't have an equal sign. So let's plot this out first, and then we'll do, in other words, let's figure out our solution set. So I have 2 areas of interest, -2 and 6. Well, it says x is less than 6. Doesn't include 6 because there's no equal sign, so I put an open circle at 6. Less than 6 is this way, right? The next one is x is greater than -2. Uh-oh, I got to sneeze. So it's an open circle because I don't have an equal sign. I'm not including the value of -2. And any x value greater than -2 would be to the right. So this is an intersection. Okay, that's what we're looking at. So what does that mean? Well, based on my graphing calculator, let's see if our graphing calculator concurs with our algebra. We're going from, if I look at the graph, the area of interest is here all the way up to here. Well, guess what this is? That's x equals 6. Guess what this is? -2. Guess where we're interested in the x direction? The intersection between those two values. Does that make sense? Okay, see how we do that? All right, that was pretty easy. You guys almost know what you're doing.